It's time for GMA3. 17 million Americans on alert. Deadly flash flooding in the south. Houston streets washed out. Texas neighborhoods underwater. We are tracking the threat on the move. Summer of the shark? The great white warning, putting beachgoers on a collision course with sharks, where experts say we will see a surge this summer and why. And we can't help but say, you're welcome.
I'm sailing away, away, you're welcome.
As the stars of Moana
Well, you're a demigod. Aren't you going to show them?
start to show us what's in store, and we've got brand new music from the movie as they bring us along for the ride. It's time for GMA3.
So what can I say except
You're welcome.
Go for it, Rihanna.
I know. I heard you singing in that open. I'm so impressed.
I am no singer, but how can you not sing along to that song?
So good.
So good.
Hey guys, I'm Maggie Rulli.
And I'm Rhiannon Alley here with our friend Gio Benitez, and we are so glad all of you are joining us on this Tuesday. Don't turn away because I was singing.
No. They tuned in. Yes,
Yeah,
they tuned in just
exactly.
for that. Get ready for some deals and steals this summer here. We got the summer fun going. Tori Johnson is right here bringing some big savings from small businesses. We've got beauty, we've got snacks, we've got hair care, and more to kick off your summer.
Also, Ed, I'm so excited for this. The tastiest new finds at the supermarket. We're breaking down the annual People Food Awards from breakfast to dessert, the products to put in your cart this week.
Hopefully we can find some kid-approved snacks.
Please.
We're going to start, though, with that flash flood emergency along the Gulf Coast. Torrential rain triggering flooding, leaving some neighborhoods completely underwater, and there is more rain on the way. Melissa Don is in Houston with the latest. Hey, Melissa.
Hey there, Rhiannon. So flash flooding is a major concern here. Right now, we are along one of the bayous here in Houston. Already, these waterways clocking 3 to 4 inches of rainfall totals. Right now, Harris County officials say this is manageable, but soon, once these rainfall totals hit even over half a foot, that is life-threatening. And already, we have seen several high water rescues. One unfortunately turned deadly over in San Antonio. That is where a woman was killed after her car was swept away in rushing waters. Well, now Texas's governor issuing a disaster declaration along the coastal communities. This as Texas braces for even more rains in these next 2 days. Maggie.
Thanks, Melissa. And now to a new attempt by a major nation to protect kids' mental health. They're using age limits on social media. Now, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer announcing the plan, which would go into effect next year. And our chief international correspondent, James Longman, has more for us from London. Hey, James.
Hey Maggie, yeah, the UK government wants to ban social media for under 16s. If passed by Parliament from the new year, it will be illegal for children to access TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook and X. This is after a consultation with parents and young people that the government says overwhelmingly pushed for tighter controls. Age verification pages are already in place for some websites for adults. Well, now those same pages will pop up when someone wants to make a new account. Anyone under 16 with an existing account will find it suspended. Roblox, WhatsApp and Signal, they're not banned, but features like messaging and contacting strangers, they will be restricted, Maggie.
James, this feels nearly impossible to enforce. So what's their plan?
Yeah, well, that is the big question. And in Australia, which was the first country to do this back in December, a majority of under 16s who had accounts then, well, they still have them now. And the UK says there'll be stronger age verification systems in place here. But more broadly, advocates say it just slowly becomes the new normal. They've made the comparison to drinking or smoking laws. The law goes a long way to preventing underage smoking and drinking, and it can't always be enforced, but most people think it's a good idea. So France, Greece, Denmark, Spain, Indonesia and Brazil, they're all tightening controls on young people or banning access altogether. But most of the online platforms, they disagree with a full ban. Meta has said making something illegal just pushes people into what they call anonymous or less safe services. But the government says social media companies have not been proactive enough in protecting young minds. Gio.
Yeah, but it's so interesting to see what the science is saying about what social media is doing to a lot of these
And if
young
they'll try it
kids.
here next.
That's right. All right. Thank you, James. Appreciate you. All right. Now to what could be the summer of the shark on the West Coast, with experts warning of a surge of great whites. Oh, Kana Whitworth is on the beach in Los Angeles to explain. Hey, Kana.
Hey, Gio. So to put it bluntly here, a marine biologist I spoke with said it's going to be a really sharky summer, and it's in large part because the warm El Nino waters are pushing the sharks further north. And they told me that in a single day, just beyond the wave break, they've spotted 50 sharks.
Scientists issuing a warning that California will see an exponential increase in sharks with intensely warming waters fueled by El Nino.
Southern California in particular becomes a completely different ocean.
So when you see an El Nino coming, you think you're going to have double the sharks?
Exactly.
The National Weather Service announcing this year's El Nino will be very strong, driving warmer water deeper and faster than years past, putting beachgoers on a collision course with the sharks.
We know there's safety in numbers.
Okay.
Statistically, it is very rare for somebody to be bitten if they're in a group, but they're more likely to be bitten if they're by themselves. So swim together, surf together, it's more fun anyway, and it's safer.
Just a quarter mile from shore, they had some 20 to 25 juvenile white sharks in this area during the last El Nino. They expect that will happen again this year, and some of them can be about 9 feet long.
The 2015 El Nino set the stage for the highest number of shark attacks around the world. California registered 2 attacks on humans that year by hammerhead sharks, a first for the species that typically prefers the warmer tropical waters.
I always tell people, look, if you spend any amount of time in the water off Southern California, I guarantee a white shark swim by you and you did not know it.
Now, it's important to keep in mind here, these sharks can be pretty close to the shoreline in waist-deep water, and if that warm water remains through the winter months, in all likelihood, so will the sharks. But Gio, scientists aren't putting out this warning to stoke fear. Instead, they really want everybody to be vigilant.
Well, we got the fear. We got the fear, Kana, that's for sure.
Both of them are never getting back.
I'm never, ever
We're
getting
good. I want to see the very bottom. All right, Kana, thank you so much. All right, coming up, bow down to pop royalty. It's Madonna, and she's teaming up with Sabrina Carpenter. We've got all the details next, right here on GMA3.
Back now with pop news and Hannah, but they could not stop us from talking. This is the first time Hannah and I are meeting in person.
I know. It's so good to finally meet you, and thank you for making the 3,000-mile journey just in time for pop news.
Just for you.
I am honored. Let's begin pop news with a simple "you're welcome" for this movie news, because Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Catherine Lagaya are setting sail on their global press tour to celebrate the upcoming live-action Moana movie. Dwayne taking to social media to tell fans all about it, revealing that this will be his biggest press tour of his career. Sharing, "I'm excited to sit and spend time with everyone to talk about the film, life, and of course, Maui's beautiful hair." How could you forget that? The tour kicked off last night in Hawaii before making stops in Australia, England, Brazil, Japan, and more. And on top of that, a new single from the movie was just released, featuring both the live-action Moana actress, Catherine, and the animated character voice, Aulili Cravalho, singing together. Check it out.
Find that voice inside, remind yourself and find yourself along the way. 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 Along the way.
That song was written by Lin-Manuel Miranda and is called Along the Way. The full soundtrack drops June 26th, and Moana hits theaters everywhere on July 10th.
You know what's funny? The moment I heard that, I was like, that has Lin-Manuel written all over.
Yes, you can definitely tell his hand is on that. Also, don't we want The Rock to do the press tour in the wig?
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be a mic drop moment. He brings it out, pops it on. Oh,
should do it.
We need it now. Wait, for listening. Come on. Also this morning, the Queen of Pop is bringing love all summer long. Madonna unveiling the music video for her new dance floor anthem, Bring Your Love, featuring Sabrina Carpenter. The stunning video shows the two superstars squaring off in this wild nightclub before they come together on the catwalk. The release of the music video follows last week's debut of Confessions 2, the film on YouTube. That's a cinematic experience featuring songs from her upcoming album, Confessions 2. That drops July 3rd. I just love the number of times we've gotten to see these two together over the last several months.
This collab just makes sense.
Yeah.
It just makes sense.
It's
brilliant.
Enough said. And Maggie, this last story is for you. And now the doctors are in for season 6 of Only Murders in the Building, as the list of British stars joining the series continues to grow. Doctor Who stars David Tennant and Jodie Whittaker signing on for the Hulu comedy series, currently filming in London. Bridgerton gossip girl Lady Whistledown herself, Nicola Coughlan, also got an invite, taking to Instagram to call it, quote, the nicest summer job I've ever had, including that one year I sold sweets from a shed. Storyline and release date are also a mystery, but of course we'll be tuned in and hopefully asking Maggie for any whispers you hear about the
We interviewed David Tennant for a different story, and he is excellent. I'm so excited.
Brilliant.
And hysterical.
Yeah.
Former Doctor Who. Oh, huge fan. Hannah, thank you so much. So excited for that. All right, coming up, Deals and Steals. Tori Johnson is here with big savings on summer fun, from snacks to self-care, and it is all half off.
Okay, we are back now with summer fun, deals and steals. Tori Johnson is here with those big savings, all from small businesses.
Yes.
Hey, Tori.
Something that is not fun in the summer are ticks. And so the Tick Sidekick is this really interesting tool right here. It's this 3-in-1, got one for you right there, where it has built in a flashlight so that if you have a tick embedded, you can actually see to be able to get it. And then it's got the tweezers as well as this tick hook so that you can carefully and effortlessly and accurately and effectively remove that tick, whether it's
Army knife for tick removal.
literally,
Yeah,
whether
that's
it
great.
is people or pets. And what's great is that it's got the little hook on here so that you can put it on a dog leash, a backpack, like always having it handy. Put it someplace in the kitchen so everybody knows where it is, because ticks are no joke.
No joke.
And this is 50%
I feel
off.
like you could even maybe use this little one for a stinger.
Yep.
Like a
Oh, look at that.
There you go. Great for
Spoken like a true mom.
Okay. So while you're pregnant, are you sleeping?
I was going to say, I have been really excited to talk about these.
I also didn't know you were pregnant.
I know.
Thank you.
Did you know that? Breaking news. Did I just
Right here.
Oh, we have a bump shot later.
Let's do a bump shot right now.
Oh, yay. Thank you.
There we go.
Congratulations, Maggie.
Leave it to deals and steals. Spill the news.
Leave it to my desire for an ice blanket to keep
Right,
me cool.
exactly. And so this is designed specifically depending on stage of life. It could be that you have a kid who sleeps warm. It could be because of pregnancy, menopause. Doesn't really matter, but a lot of times people just sleep too hot. And so the ice blanket was designed very specifically to be able to give you the coverage that you like.
You can even feel it. It's almost cool now.
Exactly.
Wow.
It's
I need it
cool to
without the
touch.
pregnancy.
100%. Is
there anything you want to tell us on
day to day?
So we've got a huge assortment of colors and sizes. They're all 50 off plus free shipping.
Love it.
Okay.
Awesome.
We're just going to drape you in that, Maggie.
There you go. Put it around her. Persona Cosmetics. This is a great line for a couple of reasons. These eyeliners, they sell one every minute. It's a viral eyeliner that stays in place for 20
so
minutes.
smooth.
Glides on really smoothly, then lasts for a long time. The colors are gorgeous. Plum is my favorite. This one right here, because it's not too dark, not too light. And then these are really great, especially for gals on TV, because it's a lip stain. So you don't have to keep reapplying your lipstick like every 10 minutes. It really lasts, and it also feels really nice
What
on
is
your
a
lip.
lip stain?
Lip color that stays on longer.
Okay, got it.
than-
Anyone use this?
Nope, that's a brand new. Yeah, that's a brand new one. And so
Oh,
it's
I love
gonna
that on you.
and it's
Yeah?
gonna
So
last. Everything here is slashed in half. Yep,
I
great
love
one.
this.
Okay, this is hair care. This is called the Do, and this was created by a hairstylist of more than 30 years. This is one of their most popular products. The packaging is really, really fun. That's a heat protectant. If you use any kind of heat tools on your hair, protect it first. That allows you to do that. For curly hair, textured hair, very often it takes multiple products to get one look. This is designed to be the all-in-one to give you that fabulous look effortlessly. Exactly. So textured curly hair, or if you use any heat products,
have a volume on
it's a. They don't. I wouldn't say that that's what they're known for.
Okay.
They're
I can
really
work with the
known
curl.
for like the curls and the
Nice.
heat protection. Everything here is half price.
Nice.
Okay, Costarina. Every time I feature Costarinas olive oils, they sell out instantly.
So good.
Oh, Gio loves
So
olive
we've
oil.
got a big variety of their flavored olive oils. These
Green got
two
it.
are also really fabulous to have at home for both cooking as well as drizzling. And then these are the brand. Yeah, let this lady in there.
Let the pregnant lady in.
These crushed,
Really good.
these crushed fruit vinegars, you guys, are so. I know, Maggie, come around. Come around. Crushed,
we have more snacks.
Crushed, yeah, we have good snacks in a sec. These crushed fruit vinegars are so good. You can either use them on dressing, but some people in the summer are adding a little splash to cocktails and mocktails to put that burst of fresh flavor. Everything here is delicious and it's all 50 off.
Strawberry
And
vinegar.
no
Yes,
sugar. That's
it's
great.
really delicious. And then finally, like air, this is the melt in your mouth. You gotta just taste these. Please come over here. Please come here.
I'm going for the chocolate.
So these are brand new. That is their drizzled rice cake.
Oh,
These are their melt in your mouth.
Cookie dough.
These are like popcorns. So
This is spicy
Are you
dough
kidding?
that's
too
their.
addicting. That's dangerous.
But
That's
you know
delicious.
what? What's good? That it comes in just a little pack.
Yeah,
So there you go. 90 calories in this snack pack. These snack packs are 80 calories. Are you having their spicy dill pickle?
Oh my God.
Their dill pickle.
She loves dill stuff.
You gotta try this. You gotta try this. Oh, we gotta go. 50% off every bundle. Here. Yeah. we
All
gotta
right,
go.
Tori, thank
We
you
gotta
so
go.
much. We partner with these companies right now. You can get these great products over at GMAdeals.com or scan that QR code right there on the screen. Coming up, why frozen yogurt is making a comeback across the country.
Oh my God.
Welcome back to GMA3. Guys, tomorrow will be star-studded on GMA. We have John Cena, who will be in studio to tell us about Little Brother, his new comedy about a pair of very mismatched siblings. He's so fun.
Yes.
So fun.
Always a good time.
Yep.
Such a great interview. And we are counting down to Toy Story 5. We have Joan Cusack, who is amazing. She voices Jessie the cowgirl, who is one of the main characters.
So funny. Also, Matty Matheson will be here. He's the real-life chef who plays anything but one in The Bear. So he's going to tell us about the final season of the hit show before it premieres next week.
He is so funny.
So funny.
Yes.
Yeah,
Good
great
week.
guest. Yeah.
Really good week. But this is a really fun segment coming up. I'm looking forward to this all day because we're talking about the frozen yogurt boom. The sweet treats making a comeback this summer. It's about time. We have GMA lifestyle contributor Lori Bergamatto, who has all the details. And you even had the really tough job of checking out one of these hot spots that had lines around the block.
I want to think that you're so excited about the segment because I'm here, Maggie, but I know it's because of the frozen yogurt you guys.
Frozen yogurt that I'm going to get to eat, and so I'm really excited about that.
Well, I have great news for you. It's making a comeback, but why now? Is it nostalgia for the sweet treat or from our youth, or is it the current and growing protein craze? It turns out, my friends, the answer may be a little bit of both.
Listen, buddy, if you're looking for the diet frozen yogurt bar, it went out of business last summer.
Frozen yogurt fandom has come a long way since the Lost Boys in the 1980s, finding fans on Seinfeld in the 90s.
And it's non-fat. How could this not have any fat? It's too good.
And swirling into reality shows like The Hills in the 2000s.
What, you brought roses to her at Pinkberry?
Then, all quiet on the froyo front. But not anymore. Within the last year, an estimated 129 new shops have opened in the U.S., and frozen yogurt-related searches are up over 1,000% on TikTok this week over last.
Frozen yogurt is blowing up in New York City right now.
So I hit up Mimi's, one of the coolest spots in New York City, to see what all the hype is about. What flavor did you get?
I got vanilla with Nutella and blueberries and boba.
Looks delicious. And Sage, what did you get?
I got swirl with cookie dough.
It's the whole package of I feel good from it. It's a sweet treat. It makes me feel good.
And why frozen yogurt over ice cream?
It feels healthier. It feels better to eat it. Like, you feel less guilty.
But is it healthier than a standard scoop?
Frozen yogurt, depending on how it's made, can have more naturally occurring protein in comparison to other dairy-based desserts. Remember that it's an indulgence, and go ahead, enjoy it, and treat it like the dessert that it is.
So whether you're in it for the nostalgia or the nutrients, safe to say Froyo seems to have found its sweet spot. And since this is a hands-on, spoons-up investigation, I brought you guys some of the famed Mimi's frozen yogurt. So what do you guys think?
Delicious.
The passion fruit is so good.
Can I steal your chocolate chips, though?
I know, I got a lot of chocolate chips.
You got
We
coconut.
did hear that it could be healthy, but I think it's the toppings that really
You got granola, too.
They make a difference.
They do.
I know you said come back. I didn't know it went anywhere. So.
Gio, this is why
There we go.
this is why we're friends, Gio. Like, never went away. But
Thank
glad
you,
it's
Lori.
back. Thank you.
Thank you for this. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
All right. We are going to turn now to finding hope after a scary diagnosis. More than 1 million people in America, they're living with Parkinson's disease right now. And Michael Strahan sat down with one woman who went from being terrified when she was diagnosed at just 47 to being an outspoken advocate, helping others living with the disease. Take a look.
Stories, support, solutions. That is the mission of This is Parkinson's, a nonprofit organization helping to redefine what it means to be living with Parkinson's disease.
It affects every person so differently, and everybody's story is so unique. It heals me to share their stories.
The idea came from Lisa Volinek's personal journey with the disease.
Take me back to 2014. You're outside, you're gardening, you notice your hands start to shake. What was your initial thought?
Well, it was kind of gradual, and it would happen more than once. I went to go see my primary care physician. I talked to him, and I said, it only happens when I'm out doing yard work, and I'm probably hot and dehydrated, but my hand shakes. And so he sent me to a neurologist, and within 5 minutes, she told me I had early onset Parkinson's, and I walked out and said, you're out of your mind.
Grappling with denial, Lisa thought over her next steps, eventually visiting a movement disorder specialist at the Mayo Clinic who confirmed the diagnosis.
I didn't want to have to face it, and I didn't want to have to accept it. And you know, there's a community of all of these folks who are so brave and fight this illness, but I didn't have the courage to meet them.
More than 1.1 million people in the U.S. are living with Parkinson's disease, and an estimated 4% are diagnosed before age 50.
The 4th of July weekend is one of the busiest.
For the next 10 years, Lisa hid her diagnosis, concerned about how it might affect her personal and professional life as a television journalist.
You said hiding Parkinson's became almost harder than having the illness.
Yeah.
And when I hit my breaking point, it became my breakthrough.
Well, when you hide something, a veil of shame comes with it. And getting past that and shedding that exterior and just owning my truth, you get to just enjoy life in a whole different way.
And that reclaimed joy came in 2024 when Lisa revealed her diagnosis at a Michael J. Fox Foundation gala.
People go to galas all the time and you wonder, what is this really doing? And you're a testament that it really did affect you.
It absolutely did. And when they kept saying, wait till you meet this community, I'm like, they're not going to want to know me, because I didn't feel I deserved to walk among the ranks of them, because they had been fighting relentlessly for research and a cure. And when I joined the patient council at the Fox Foundation, a gentleman just walked up to me and he said, welcome home. And I just, of course, burst into tears. You can't fight this alone. You just can't.
Now dedicated to advocacy work, Lisa's nonprofit gives people living with Parkinson's opportunities to share their stories, resources, and experience through a digital platform.
I love it so, so much, because I want authentic connections that go beyond a web page. It means so much to me to be able to tell their stories.
I mean, incredible that she goes from being a TV journalist to doing this and telling these stories, so making such an impact, really.
Yeah, huge inspiration.
Thank you, Lisa.
And thank you, Michael, for that. Maggie, congratulations.
Thank you.
Not only are you having a baby, but also another sort of
other baby.
Right, your first podcast. It's called The Snare. It was just released. It's true crime with lots of twists and turns, right? Tell us about it.
Guys, I'm so excited to be here talking with you about this, because the story is just never what you expect it's going to be, right? And so we take everyone back to 1996, and a brutal, tragic murder of a young 18-year-old woman, Angie Dodge, in Idaho Falls, Idaho. And this small town is just rocked by this crime. And there's this critical piece of DNA evidence on the scene. So you'd think they'd be able to find the killer, but they can never match the DNA. And instead, they get a confession from one of Angie's close friends, this man, Chris Tapp. He gets convicted, but it's really Angie's mother, this woman, Carol Dodge, who realizes there's still someone else out there. Whoever left this DNA is still out there. So she goes on a decades-long, relentless search for the real murderer. And during the process of this, she sits down and she listens to all 60 hours of the interrogation tapes with Chris Tapp. And guys, she realizes this man's innocent.
Wow.
The wrong man went to jail. So not only does this mom go out there and fight for justice for her daughter's true murderer, to find him, but also fight to get the convicted man who was convicted of murdering her daughter out of prison. You have this incredible unlikely pair, right? The pair you never would expect to be together. Both of their lives have been upended and really ruined by this, both victims pairing up in their search for justice. And we have all this incredible, never before heard tapes from the interrogation tapes that you've never heard before. We have an interview with Chris Tapp after he was eventually exonerated. It is so moving. And I have to say, being a part of this podcast has just been incredible start.
Well, you're so passionate about it. Why was this the right one to be your first?
It's such a good question. And, for me, Gio, I think it's the humanity aspect of this. You have really two victims here. Of course, you have Angie Dodge, whose life was cut all too short at just the age of 18, and her family and her mother. But then you also have this man, Chris Tapp, that spent more than 20 years of his life in prison for a crime he had no part of. And then you have this relationship between the victim's mother and the man convicted of murdering her daughter. That's really beautiful. She was there waiting for him when he exited the prison for the last time, held his hand up in the air and was crying next to him when he was released. And that emotion, that humanity is just so incredible in the story.
We all know what an amazing journalist you are here at ABC News, but we are used to seeing you, dancing with the sound of music and doing so many fun things. We know that you have done serious stuff before, but talk about how this is different from what we're used to seeing from you.
Yeah, the big difference here is that this is really long form. It's 6 episodes, and you're able to dive into this story. And it's also, to state the obvious, the podcast is all audio.
Yeah.
So you really have to rely on that sound, but so often it makes you listen that much harder, right? That's all you have to hang on to. And I really realized the importance of sound and of the voice, and especially the mother, Carol Dodge's voice, when you hear from her and hear her emotion, or Chris Tapp when he's speaking about his time in prison. You realize how powerful audio can be and what that does to a story when you're telling it.
Wow.
All right.
Amazing, Maggie. Thank you so much.
Guys. I'm so
really
excited
great.
for you to listen.
By the way,
we gotta subscribe right now.
I know. Yes, subscribe right now, because all episodes of The Snare are available on all major podcast platforms. You don't want to miss the amazing Maggie Rulli there. And some of the winners of People Food Awards 2026, we will have those coming up next. Which items should you put on your grocery list? We're going to tell you next.
All right, we are back now with the best new products in supermarkets to enjoy throughout the day, from breakfast to dessert. People had an army of taste testers across the country try hundreds of new items, and now it's announcing the winners of its 2026 Food Awards. Food and Lifestyle Director Sonal Dutt is here to show us some of them, and everything is shoppable. It's good to see you.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to share some snacks with you all.
I know. We love snacks over here. Okay, so we have some of the award winners right here. So we're going to start with breakfast, and this is Stone and Skillet English Muffins Strawberry.
Yes.
So what makes this the top toast?
So if you look at them, these are New England style English muffins. So you're going to see they're a little fluffier, a little thicker than your traditional English muffins.
They look great.
Yeah, and they're cooked on a hot cast iron griddle, which is what makes them puffy and airy. So they're a little bit, different than like your normal freezer muffins. But you're going to pull them apart with a fork.
I was just going to say, I got to try this.
And you can put them in the toaster or griddle them in a cast iron pan so they get crunchy on the outside, kind of pillowy on the inside.
They do have a little berry, like a papa berry in there.
Yeah, so they have freeze-dried strawberries in there. So
really good.
Obviously peanut butter, banana, PB&J, or just plain butter. They're going to be great. Yeah, they're going to be great.
Okay.
Delicious.
English muffins, but now we got to talk crackers.
Yes.
I mean, who doesn't love a good cracker? Right?
I mean,
it can go with anything.
Exactly. So for snack time, we have these fire hooks.
We should just try one.
Yeah,
while we're
obviously.
talking about it.
They're made with avocado oil, sea salt, and chives. So you can see they're kind of artisanal in the way that they look, and they have a great snap.
It's like you can hear me eating them because they're so crunchy, but that's how you know they're good.
Those are good.
They're good, but they're sturdy, right? Even though they're thin,
Very
so you can dunk them into hearty dips or just eat them on their own. It's a good.
Did you get to actually? Were you one of the testers?
I was. I tasted a lot of food. Yeah, my clothes were leaving marks on my body after all the testing, but yes, so good.
Worth it.
Yes, worth it. So if you're looking for something to dip your crackers into, this is Little Sesame's tomato basil hummus. So, traditional hummus made with chickpeas and tahini and lemon juice, but this has
really
Italian tomatoes and slow simmered basil. So something very summery, kind of elevates the flavor, but still silky chickpea hummus.
Yeah,
so you
it's
can
not
add to
chunky.
yes, exactly. You can add to sandwiches, wraps, or just dunk your favorite vegetables into them.
Love a good
I'm
hummus.
excited for this next category because tinned fish is having
This is like your thing?
This is my thing. I eat tin sardines all the time for years, and people thought I was crazy, and now I'm popular.
I still think that's
I know. You're setting the trend. You're having all of us.
Setting the trend. Okay, so this is the Fishwife smoked salmon is what won. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so like you said, tin fish is the moment. And at the grocery store, there's so many wonderful options. But Fishwife is really setting the bar. So this is ethically raised salmon off the coast of Norway. It's smoked over birchwood.
So good.
It's so good. And then it's packed in this silky Spanish olive oil. So quality ingredients, you can really taste the flavor. And I have to say, the tins themselves are so beautiful.
Are you looking? This is so cute.
I know.
I love the design, the packaging.
It almost seems a shame to put it into your pantry, but you should all have these in your pantry.
This tastes so good.
Yeah, it's so good, right?
It's a really easy weeknight dinner.
Now we need to wash all that food
water.
down.
Yes, you've had all the foods. Now
Oh,
it's
I
time.
love Spindrift.
Oh, no.
Love.
We're already partying.
There's no alcohol in this, by the way. I swear.
This is
I wanted to try
Spindrift's,
one, but it's kind of glued down.
Yeah, it's Spindrift's yuzu and
smart.
mandarin
Okay.
sparkling water. So it's bubbly.
It was not explode, though.
Oh.
It's bubbly and refreshing, and it's made with yuzu, which is this East Asian fruit that tastes a little bit like a lemon and grapefruit.
So good.
So good, right? Perfect for a barbecue on hot days.
Okay, we need a dessert.
What is this? What is this?
Talenti, are you kidding me?
Oh,
This
there's
is my
spoons.
favorite.
There are spoons available.
Dig in, guys.
This is really good. Okay, Talenti.
Yes.
Is this a specific flavor?
Yes, so it's
Chocolate
Talenti.
hazelnut crunch.
Yeah,
Yum.
chocolate hazelnut crunch gelato. Chocolate ice cream, crunchy roasted
Sorry,
hazelnuts.
Gio's panicking here. Do you want to borrow my spoon?
I'm good.
Borrow my spoon.
I'm good. I'm good. I love you, but not that much. Love that. Oh, thank you so
You
much.
can have this pint later, but
Oh, there you go. I'll
yeah,
take it with me.
yeah, so great for summer barbecues also, and perfect
Delicious, really,
thing for
really
chocolate
delicious.
lovers.
Thank you so much for bringing
Thank
me all these
you.
snacks.
Thanks so
and
much for
you.
having me.
Absolutely. You can shop these products right now on our website. Scan that QR code right there on your screen. The full list of 2026 Food Award winners is available right now. All right, coming up, GMA Out Loud, our Pride series, checks out a program that brings inclusivity and affordability to exploring the outdoors.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We're just missing yours. Cheers.
Hey, we're back with our Pride series, GMA Out Loud, going outdoors. Becky Rulli joins us with a look at a program that makes enjoying nature more inclusive and affordable. Hey, Becky.
Hey, a group of outdoor enthusiasts in Portland, Maine are trying to make camping, hiking, outdoor activities more accessible to the queer and BIPOC communities. And to do it, they've started an outdoor gear lending library and education program.
Just like the dancing queens and the adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, or the bumbling antics of Cam from Modern Family, the thrill of open-air adventure entices us all.
We started the Gay Hike Club, and today's our first meetup.
And while exploring the great outdoors should be an option for everybody, just the cost of the gear can be a problem.
If you picture what you imagine an outdoorsy person to look like, what do you picture?
Yeah, like a guy with a beard and a flannel shirt.
Right. And so we're trying to kind of flip that script and represent a different way of being outdoorsy.
To flip the script, Hallie Hertz and Ava Fury had to tackle one of the biggest hurdles keeping people indoors, the price tag.
For one person, it's maybe $1,200 to get all the basic things that you need.
Just for camping.
Just to go camping.
Bring on the Kindling Collective, a gear library open to all, but centered around queer people. Hallie and Ava are the co-directors.
What we're trying to do is make sure people have a really comfortable, fun time outside.
The way it works is you pay a membership fee and then get access to the library. And there's a sliding scale, so those who make less, pay less. The collective hosts everything from skiing to kayaking and welcomes all levels to join in on the fun, including Milo.
You get to let your guard down. You don't have to worry about, what are they going to say about, that I'm trans or that I'm gay. Like, that it's going to be safe.
Safe and tasty, too.
Camp food does not have to be gross.
The meal's one of the highlights for many.
Honestly, your favorite snacks taste so much better at like 2 days into an outdoor trip.
Anyone can borrow gear from the Kindling Collective, but their educational trips are predominantly for queer folks and people of color to give them a sense of community as they find their place in the great outdoors. Guys, it's for everybody.
That's wonderful.
Thanks so much, Becky. That's great. And we'll be right back.
Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.